Hi there, Michael Eskin here with another ABC Transcription Tools demo. To facilitate the creation of custom instruments for the tool, I've put together this simple-to-use custom instrument builder utility that can take an entire directory of samples, figure out the note ranges, fill in any gaps, and also let you set the volume scale and fade time. And finally, you can just save out a custom instrument that you can drag and drop onto the tool. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate it for you. Here's the tool. I'll put the link to it in the notes for the video. Click on the top and it'll give you the instructions, but I'll just walk you through it. So first thing you're going to do is just click Browse and point it at a directory of samples that you have. So I've got a bunch of samples here from a harp. And I've deliberately deleted some of the notes, so there are going to be gaps. And you can see if you look through the list here, there are some gaps. For example, I've taken out all of the Fs and the A flats. So you can see it says placeholder synth. And what it's going to do is by default, it's going to automatically generate additional samples to go into the instrument. It's going to take the lowest note it can find below it and it's going to pitch shift it up to fill in the gap. And you have a couple of options. You can have it just fill the gaps with silent waves, or you can have it synthesize them, or you can just, if it's not a pitched instrument, you can drag and drop these into any order you want. But most people, if you're just using it for a pitched instrument, you can just kind of use the defaults. It'll try to intelligently guess the lowest note. So it saw that this was B1, so it set the starting octave to 1, set the starting scale note to B. You can override those values if you want. And additionally, because I know that this is a harp and I know from working with the samples that they're kind of quiet, I can change the default volume scale from 1 to 3 and the fade time from 100 milliseconds to, let's say, 4,000 milliseconds, so 4 seconds. With all that done, I can just click to export as a custom ABC Transcription Tools instrument, and we'll just save it as custom instrument.zip, and it's done. So now to use that custom instrument, all I have to do is drag and drop that file onto the editor. And we get this little interface here where we can assign the custom instruments to one of the 8 available slots. So these are the 8 available custom instruments. And then in the ABC, you can just use it by saying MIDI program custom 1. And we'll go ahead and play that tune. This is a little custom instrument tester here that just has every note. And you can see how it filled in the Fs and the A flats for you. Those were actually missing in the original sample set. Additionally, you can hear that there's a long decay on those sounds, and those were set in the instrument builder utility. So I'll actually play a tune here with the sound. So I've got this version of Alexander's set to use custom 1, and we'll go ahead and play it. So with the custom instrument builder, I've tried to make it as easy as possible for you to create your own custom instruments. You can literally just have a couple of notes from your instrument and the utility will go ahead and fill in all of the gaps for you, allowing you to very quickly create an instrument that you can just drag and drop onto the tool and use immediately.